Alex Pereira's team shows that they are fake humble. Magomed Ankalaev proves that he was less than 40%, and once again, the MMA community showcases that they are the biggest hypocrites in sports world. Brown, what's up? It's your boy Magomed, and we got a lot of topics to cover. Some of them more passionate. I'm more passionate than others, but let's start off with Alex Pereira and his team being just the biggest fake humble people you have ever seen. Name another fighter who's emoting on his opponents after he beats them. I think that is one of the most fake humble things you can do. Emote on your opponents, showcase that you are not humble in victory. Conor McGregor never did this. After the fight, he would shake his opponent's hand. He said, "You did good, this and that." He would never fake humble. He would never emote on his opponents after he beat them. And this clip right here just kind of showcases that Alex Pereira and his team just are fake humble. As you can see here, Glover Teixeira had his entire gym recreating Alex Pereira's finishing sequence this morning.
What's that drill? What's that drill? What's that drill? Huh? What is this drill?
It's just like, do you not have any respect for your opponents? Magomed Ankalaev never did any of this. He kind of disappeared into the shadows. He wasn't gloating on Alex Pereira. He was just simply humble, retreated back to his coffee shop and lived his life. But here, Glover Teixeira, you know, taking a part of Alex Pereira's win, just fake humble, emoting on his opponents and rubbing it in the face of Magomed Ankalaev. But let's not forget, Glover, didn't you decline a title shot against Magomed Ankalaev when Yuri pulled out of his fight? You declined a title shot with Magomed Ankalaev because you weren't a fan of Magomed Ankalaev's style. You needed more time. You didn't want to fight Magomed Ankalaev. And honestly, it's 1-1 between Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira, but it's 2-1 for Magomed Ankalaev because Glover turned down that shot. So I just think it's despicable for Glover and Alex and Polino Cruz to emote on Ankalaev, rub it in the face of Ankalaev, post images on Twitter. I seen Alex Pereira on Instagram reposting pictures of Ankalaev carrying a tire, just rubbing it in the face of Ankalaev. That's not what you do. And this brings me to another point, is that the hypocrisy of MMA fans. All these MMA fans are talking about, "Oh, dude, the UFC is so boring. It's so boring. No fighters get into it. We don't have these one-on-one face-offs." Well, why are fighters going to want to do these one-on-one face-offs? Why are fighters going to want to talk shit in press conferences if all that happens after the fight is all these fans, quote-unquote fans, go to Twitter and just bombard these fighters, bombard the fans with, you know, threats and this and that? Well, isn't this what you wanted? Didn't you want an entertaining fight? Didn't you want promotion? But all of a sudden, when there is promotion, after the fight's done, you just take it way too far, emote, gloat, rub it in the face of the opponents. Why are fighters going to want to promote the fight? Why are they going to want to talk big about their game? Why are they going to want to insult their opponent if at the end of the day, it doesn't do anything for them? It does nothing for them. It just makes them seem a lot worse. It's hypocrisy from the fans who are calling for more entertainment, more promo, more rivalries. And then the moment the rivalry is over, they just take it way too far, talk a bunch of shit behind the computer. You know what I mean? I think it's despicable. Then we also have Islam's teammate, Tronco, fights on Dana White Contender Series today. He fights today, or if you're watching this in the future, he already fought. And if you guys don't know who Tronco is, guys, this is the real John Pork. The real John Pork.
I introduce my team. This guy, Janko, 2 times gold.
John Pork making his debut. I think this is huge. Oh, well, flash something there. We don't get into that quite yet. Then we also have Magomed Ankalaev providing evidence that he was less than 40%. Shama sources. This is Shama sources. This is some random Twitter account talking about sources are telling me that Pereira had norovirus and a broken left hand going into this fight. Sources. No pictures, no evidence, no nothing. People talk about, oh, well, Alex proved he was at 40%. He didn't prove he was at 40%. He proved that he clipped Magomed Ankalaev. He landed, you know, in Jamal Hurd's wise words, "I got caught, you got dominated." Magomed Ankalaev got caught. And this is the quote-unquote sources for Alex Pereira being injured, when this is Magomed Ankalaev's source for being injured. Real video evidence proof. We can even see the video proof. Look at this. 20 days before the fight, he was this injured. Rib injury. How did Alex Pereira know about this rib injury? I don't know. But that's not all we got. We have Sean Strickland says he wants to fight Fluffy next, then go after Hamza Chimaev. I want to fight somebody like Fluffy next. He puts me in title contention. He's the American Chimaev. I want to fight Chimaev. I'm the only effing one that beats Chimaev. He knows this. Okay, his camp knows this. And Sean Strickland here, in this interview where he was talking about how he wants to fight Fluffy next, I think that's a great fight, actually. I think Sean Strickland versus Fluffy is a great fight to see. I think both of them are at the height of their game. Fluffy's at the top of his game. Strickland is still, even though he's, not coming off a win, he's still at the top of his game. But the only problem is, in this same interview, he was turning down Israel Adesanya. That's the fight I want to see. I think that's the fight a lot of people want to see. The rematch. I want to see if that was a fluke or if it's not. And I think Sean Strickland knows that it was a fluke, that he won that fight and he dominated, or at least it wasn't a fluke that he won, but it was more of a fluke that he did so well and Israel Adesanya just did so bad. But he knows, but yeah, I want to see the Fluffy fight, but I really want to see the Israel Adesanya fight. I think that's a way bigger fight, way cooler fight. And to put it on the White House card, maybe we'll do Fluffy, Strickland Fluffy, and then maybe if Strickland beats Fluffy, we can do an Israel Adesanya fight on the White House card. And then, Ilia Topuria and his wife, Georgina, have broken up. This is tough news. This is really tough news. I heard, sources are telling me, okay, I don't have video proof or picture proof, so take this with a grain of salt. Sources are telling me that Ilia Topuria had cheated on Georgina, and Georgina caught him. So Ilia Topuria had texts or photos, something on his phone of him cheating on Georgina, and she caught him. Now, personally, me, I wouldn't cheat on a girl like Georgina. I would not. I'd treat her well. I'd make her dinner. I'd give her massages. I do have all of that for Georgina because she seems like a lovely lady, right? But I think Ilia Topuria just tried to be Conor McGregor a little bit too much. Ilia Topuria thought he could get away with cheating on his wife, and then he shortly came to realize that no, he cannot. He cannot cheat on his wife like Conor. Ilia probably saw Conor cheating on his wife, and he's like, you know what? I'm on the stardom level of Conor. I'm making real money. I'm making a bunch of money. I could cheat on my wife and she'll have to stick with me like D stuck with Conor. He goes and cheats on his wife and she's like, I'm going to break up with you, Ilia Topuria. And we can see this because she deleted all her posts of him on the Instagram. And I'm not going to lie. I shot my shot. I said, damn, I heard the news. Keep your head up. I'll always be there for you. If you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm always here. And 31 likes, not bad. And people in the replies are talking about, I'm telling Ilia, do not tell Ilia. Please do not snitch on Ilia. But, my statement still stands. Keep your head up. I'll always be here for you, Georgina. And if you really do need a shoulder to cry on, your husband cheated on you. This is terrible news. If you need a shoulder to cry on, trust me, this shoulder, I'll have a wet pad right here, okay, for you to cry on. Get absorption into my shoulder. But yeah, that's the news. That's the news, guys. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the news. It's been your boy, Dag May, and I'm signing out. Peace.